Greetings, humans. I'm Ade, and I'm George, and this is Couscous, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Right, so we're back with another episode of Marty and Lizzie. Marty and Lizzie, yes. It's Elizabeth. I know she usually shortens it to Ellie, but Lizzie also works. Marty and Lizzie. Right, so this is from Martin Gonzalez's debut solo album, Suspiro. And it's with Elizabeth, who is a vocalist of Atomic Guava, in which they both play. And we've reacted to 2 more songs of this album, another one featuring Helly and one featuring a tosser. And by a tosser, I mean Richard Henschel from Hayden. I feel like Hydrilla is like Hydra, but small. It might be. It's like a Hydra with just one head. So it's a Hydra before you start chopping. Yes. So it's the original Hydra. Yes, it's the original Hydra. That's just me being an idiot. Scratch that. Let's go. Are you ready? No. That's interesting.
Undertaker, submissive as the suit, all-consuming, they pollute me, engorging with their salt. I know the man who heard the stars and followed them blindly into the storm. God's ears cauterized and the rocking boat capsized, their bodies in an unrecognizable state. I never asked for life before it was given, and yet you the most undeserving. Keep your preconceived oxygen and leave me the endless void. Drive this serial killer Hydrilla. Let me take your name, so burn a bottle at the bottom of the ocean for me. I gladly give you a night to lose your antagonized by delusions of our grandiose. My Sisyphus stone, no need for gravity issue, no longer burdens my flight. The breach disintegrates. We tell you fire your rage and let them drown. This serial killer Hydrilla. Let me take your name, so burn a bottle at the bottom of the ocean for me. I gladly give you a night to lose your everything. Your everything.
You gonna do that mid-breakdown? This guy, man. Like I said, that's always a good sign. I'm out. Get back in. You're right, I'm in. I'm in. I'm all in. Right, so less of a guitar song. I feel like the previous two, even the other one with Ellie that had vocals, was more guitar focused. Yeah. I've been jamming that one on repeat and I've come to figure out that basically half the runtime is almost all guitar. Yeah. The vocals one just felt like a big part of it because they were that good. This one's almost all vocals. Yeah. Well, that means the chugging game is on point. Yeah. So I realized what's so cool about the two of them playing together, because this wasn't on purpose with Richard Henshaw, obviously. You mean aside from the fact that they're both spectacular geniuses? I mean the way they're spectacular geniuses. Okay. So his playing is very genty. Yes. All the time, especially on this one. It has all the muting and staccato, right? It feels like a frequency band. Yes. It's sharp and moving up and down all the time. And then her voice is like you put a blankie over that. So you have this really disrupted, really slicing background and then a smooth flowing melody on top. Uh-huh. And it comes together so well. It's sort of, it's like lacquer over scrapey wood and then you get pretty furniture. Yes. Kind of like that. Yeah, this song is pretty furniture. Yes. Talk about objectifying artists. Now this is objectifying their music. Yes. The keyboard game was really cool. I'm not sure what on earth was going on there. It sounded slightly plinky. It sounded harpsichordish. Yeah, it sounded harpsichordish. Harpsichord is quite plinky. Yes. And it like continued in and out of guitar lines at times, I think. It felt quite constant for the most part after it kicked off, until you had that cut mid-breakdown where it went all back to the keys and stuff, and then it gave you a heavier breakdown at the end. Yes. And the whole thing, it was weird because it had the playful almost animation, but it was dark and sinister and violent, with a lot of blood and stuff. I didn't follow the narrative, but I know that at some point someone had an evil tongue coming out of it and the other person had like branches on his head and it looked like a confrontation and it was bad. I think there was a lot of blood. I think he'd realized some like underwater siren-like predatory thingy creature. Perhaps. And, we can speculate for as long as we want about what he'd realized, or we can Google it after the reaction. She was also saying something about I would lose an eye rather than I don't remember what, and I know that in some mythology there's some deity that if you lie to him, you lose an eye or something. But I have to brush up on my mythology to really be able to know what this connects with. But I would put money down that this is somehow connected to some mythology. Regardless. Yes. What I wanted to say, before I got sidetracked with the whole losing the narrative of the video, is you have this mixture of playful and violent in a way. It's playful in style, it's violent in the aesthetics and messaging of it. Violent isn't the word I'd go for, more like visceral. Intense. Well, I'm going for violent because there was a lot of blood and gore. Yeah, but violent makes me think Jason Statham with a wrench. Or, somebody casually yelling Slayer in a quiet moment at a show. Slayer! Those are specific forms of violence. Yes. The mixture of playful and whatever other word you'd go for instead of violent is making it almost sinister. Yes. There's nothing I find more creepy than dark things put in a playful light. That's why kids are scary in horror movies. I was thinking the same thing. Don't do the Matt Rife. I'm not gonna do the Matt Rife joke. I'm just gonna put it in the edit. Yes.
Showing up in your hallways and shit. Come play with us.
So yeah, this was very good. It was very different from the other two, and now I want to finally go and listen to the whole album because it's out. I didn't know the release date. It's in the past. Are we done here? I'm gonna go listen to the album. You do the outro. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.